Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be doing our first episode of the Angelfish breeding project. We got some things to do before we set up. I'm going to show you the angel tank here. Okay, sorry about the reflection, but this is our angelfish, and as you can see, the female, actually we don't know that, but I'm pretty sure that's the female, is cleaning the rock, or the slate right here. And this is what you want. You want either, right here we got Amazon sword leaves. You have breeding slate. You could use Anubias plants, and see the males over there by the back of that filter. So what you could do to get a pair of angelfish is, I guess the best way you could do it is you first want to get a 75-gallon breeder and put a bunch of angels in there, and then you'll wait for them to pair up, and then you can move them into like a 20-gallon breeder, and that's where they'll lay eggs. And then you take the eggs out if you want to hatch them yourself, because if you leave them in, the parents are going to eat them. So if you take them out and you raise them up on your own, then you're going to want another 10 to 20 gallon to raise the babies up in. So another way you could do it, just straight up buy a pair online, eBay, Aquabid, whatever. So here's the thing, these guys, they laid once, and that was on Valentine's Day, which is a long time ago. And normally they'll lay around every 9 days, so obviously something's wrong, and it's the tank mates. So we have these guys, and they're pretty big, and then we have these fully grown silver dollars. Now these guys, there's no one back behind that rock, but these guys absolutely shred up the tank. It's just, they're a little bit big for this. Now I'd like to just sell them, but due to quarantine, pandemic, stuff like that, I'm not able to like get rid of them right now because the pet store's not taking them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move them and the catfish. I'll leave the tetras because they don't cause them too much trouble, and the male just chases them off every time. But we're gonna move those downstairs into the algae covered tank of doom because of that massive fluorescent light in there. And to tell if it's male or female, you could once they're about to breed, it'll be right down, I'll pause it and show you, but it'll be right down by the end of their fin, and you'll see a little bump. So normally females have the bigger bumps out of the male, and the female is also going to be a little bit wider, so she'll be a little bit fatter than the male is. And that's also some breeding behavior, is sometimes females will test the strength of the males because they want to breed with the strongest male around. Other times this male just likes to be a turd. Sometimes he just pecks the crap out of her and she'll go hide somewhere. So I don't really know, but we are going to move these guys to see if that will de-stress them. Having other tank mates in the tank can stress them out, and that will cause them not to lay. So we're going to move these guys, and little update here. So here's our guppies. They're doing great. We also have 3 platies in here. We went out yesterday, bought platies and cherry shrimp, because from the root tab video we lost 2 platies. Here's our original female, the red Mickey Mouse, and we got this yellow male, and there's a yellow female. Oh yeah, there she is, she's back there. These guys are doing good. The white platinums, they're doing pretty good. I don't know what they're doing right now, but right here, it's the baby tank. These guys are really fun to watch. And a little update on this tank, still covered in algae. These plants are starting to really grow, and some of the other plants are starting to die here, so I don't know, really this tank's kind of screwy right now, but I'll have to keep cleaning off some of the algae. And speaking of algae, here's the tank we're going to be moving the fish to. This thing was absolutely coated. This is, that's how bright the light is. Really hurts. 2 giant fluorescent bulbs up there. So the catfish, he's got a little hide right there, and hopefully the silver dollars will be fine. One thing that this tank is missing though is heat. So I'm going to raise the water back up because I've had this tank turned off for a couple days. So I'm gonna have the heat turned back on. We didn't have any heat in here before because we were just keeping the goldfish outside. Did have a video on that, but the footage got all messed up, so we don't have that anymore. Well, let's go move the heater in first and fill up the tank. Okay, we got the heater out, and we are feeding these guys their brine. These guys will absolutely shred through it. In about 60 seconds it's going to be gone, and everyone's going to be at the bottom just pecking through it. But that's alright guys, I got the tank all set up. This aeration was really crappy. We haven't really done much to it, but when it was given to me, they have this plugging up one side, so in a really long tube, so I cut it in half. And there was also a thermometer they gave us with a little ring, so I took the ring off the thermometer and just stuck it to the side, and then the air pump's down. We got it all plugged in. This filter's going pretty good. My hope is that it'll start collecting all this poop and stuff in the water. I did do a water change and I filled it up. I'm gonna check the thermometer, wherever the heck it is. Oh gosh. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it is, I don't know if you can see that, but it doesn't want to focus. It is around, it's above 80. Jeez. So we gotta let that cool down now. So I fill it up with hot water. Just because I'm lazy and I don't want to wait that long for it to heat up. So let's go check upstairs. Oh. Oh my goodness, look at this. Yeah, you. Oh my goodness. They caused me quite a lot of trouble. I'm gonna put the tank back together. So we'll see you then. Alright, just the angels and the tetras here. I really could have left the catfish. I really probably should. Because he is a pain in the butt whenever I move him. He just breaks my ankles and likes to hide under everything that he can, so I have to rip out the whole tank pretty much. So we're gonna go put these guys in. And yeah. Okay, we're gonna move them in. I think it's ready for them. Wherever that thermometer is. It's cooled down a little bit. That's good. And I'm just gonna, let's add in, oh jeez, I'm not gonna like this. Got the catfish. Now last time he got stuck in the net because he's got a bunch of spice on it. Oh my goodness, he got stuck in the net again. Hey, wait. I gotta get that thing off you. Alright. That was horrible, dude. Straight up cheeks. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, hopefully everyone does okay. Jeez. They're huge and they're fast and they're crazy. I'm gonna let them chill out. Hopefully they get used to this. But see you guys next time.